So I want to give you an update on what's going on with Blaze Economy 2.0. Blaze has been interesting. I mean, there's times when I'm like frustrated with what's going on, and then there's times when I see stuff and I'm like, wow, this is interesting. Let me show you something here. I wanted to pull up the current Blaze price so you could see it. It's currently at $7. There's a big gap here though. And this is going to become important, and I'll explain that more in a minute. But let's just look at Blaze Economy 2.0 rollout plan. I've covered this once, I think, in another video, but I want to recap it here, and then I'm going to show you they've actually started to implement this plan. I just kind of want to show you what that looks like. What got me excited is the implementation started within, probably less than 2 weeks after this article. Let's see. About 10 days after this article, 10 to 11 days. And you can see it taking shape, and it appears to be working pretty smooth. So that got me excited. I think there's a lot of potential here for where Blaze is going. But with that said, Blaze has a track record of not having a clear vision for the future. They have a track record of being inconsistent and it's fascinating. Every project has their little weaknesses. Like if you're familiar with Trontopia, they're horrible about hitting their deadlines. In fact, they recently missed their last deadline, and it was like, oh well, they just missed it, because people are so used to them missing their deadlines. Blaze Economy's issue is they over tweak without a clear vision for the future. That's been their kind of Achilles heel. But let's talk about this for a minute. As many of you know, we have some big changes coming to the Blaze Economy. As we head into month 6 of our existence, we decided as a team that the current dividend model is no longer sustainable. Due to that, the consistent price of Blaze is also no longer sustainable. Now, I'm going to show you something here in a minute, and that's why I wanted you to see the price, because I'm going to actually show you the Blaze platform, and I think that they are well on the way of getting this price to pump to, $15, $20, and we'll get to that in a minute. Even as we continue to average one of the highest 7-day dividend ROIs across any Tron DApp, the dividends are not what many of our most loyal players have come to expect. Instead of continuing to tweak our in-game mechanics, we are transitioning to we are officially calling Blaze Economy 2.0. 2.0 is going to utilize revolutionary mechanics that have not been seen before in any DApp on any chain. Our 2.0 vision is an economy of beatable edge games with a shared exchange rate. Probably the most important phrase. Our 2.0 vision, if they stick to this, they're going to go a long ways to having a successful project, in my opinion. Our 2.0 vision is an economy of beatable edge games. So what's a beatable edge game? It would be something like multiplayer poker or the rate token on Wink. Multiplayer poker is a game that is beatable, meaning that sure, there's luck that comes into play in the short term, but if you're better than the other players, or if you're patient, or if you're strategic, it is possible to actually be a net positive poker player. So their goal is for you to be able to, if you're patient, if you're strategic, to create games where you can be a net positive Blaze player. That's the goal. So our 2.0 vision is an economy of beatable edge games with a shared exchange rate, deflationary token model, and the ability to guarantee a high sell price of all existing Blaze tokens. I think this is definitely going to happen, in my opinion. Not financial advice, just my opinion. By beatable edge, we mean games like Machine that do not require dividend collection or selling mine tokens to make a profit. The time you put into the Blaze Economy 2.0 will be directly related to how much profit you earn. We veer too far from our original rewarding active players motto, so we need to reset to get back on track. We think we have a much more sustainable plan that will not only turn Blaze into a deflationary token, but also help the market price rise as well as encouraging engagement in our 2.0 economy. We will start by capping the Blaze supply at 420,000. Hashtag Blaze it. Ha ha ha. No more Blaze will be able to be mined. Instead of mining Blaze for each contribution to the economy, players will earn burn power. Players will be able to use their burn power to burn their Blaze for a predetermined price of 25 TRX. That's the key. You'll be able to earn burn power, and I'm going to show you how that works here in a moment, to earn it for a predetermined price of 25 TRX. The base rate of earning burn power will be proportional to the edge of the game you are playing. You will earn more burn power for higher edge games. Instead of paying dividends, all volume will pay a percent to the burn pool. So basically, instead of mining tokens, you're essentially, as one player said, the dude on the Blaze chat said, you're essentially mining burn power, and you can turn that burn power in to burn tokens at 25 TRX. What are tokens selling for right now? You can get some for 7 right now. We will use our marketing fund to cover the pool. Oh, let me back that up. Yeah, we will use our marketing fund to cover the pool just in case it ever comes to close to running dry. Hang on. There's only 131. I bought roughly 1,000 tokens. Let me see, I can show you. I bought 100, I bought 500, I bought 168. Okay, so I guess I didn't buy that many. I didn't buy 1,000, I bought 700, almost 800 tokens. Because I think the price is going to be going up. And I want to buy more, but I'm actually working on another project. I don't want to talk about it yet because I'm not 100% even confident if it's legit, but I'm working on another project right now, so I don't want to tie up any more crypto, but I'm glad that I have over 2,000, I think 2,600 tokens right now in total. We'll get to that. Because I do think we're going to be able to, I know we're going to be able to burn them for 25 Tron each. Well, let's keep going. So instead of paying dividends, all volume will pay a percent to the burn pool, which is used to pay out players who burn their existing Blaze for TRX. We will use our marketing fund to cover the pool just in case it ever comes close to running dry. I don't even think that's necessary. Now, we're going to run with only machine at first to evaluate the stability of our new economy. Assuming all goes well, we'll introduce our second beatable edge game. Oh, they're showing the second beatable edge game might be the second edition. That's good. That's actually very awesome. There will be many more details on this to come, but it will be similar to the classic game Chutes and Ladders. Player will pay to roll dice. The outcome will move them along a grid. Depending on where they land, they'll earn points. There will also be special squares to either reward bonus points or lose points. This game will be tied directly to the same central exchange rate the machine uses, so each game will impact each other. I want to see how that turns out. I'm excited for a new game. Hopefully it's beatable and it's not luck dependent to be beatable. You don't want it to be luck dependent to be beatable. You want to know there's some strategy there. But we'll have to wait and see. Once the second beatable edge game is stable, we will reintroduce Kings, Battles, and Bazaar. As stated before, higher edge games like Kings and Battles will ensure the burning power earned is fair relative to the edge. Okay. This is a tremendous amount of work going into ensuring this happens smoothly. Here's the order of how we're approaching this complex transition. Okay, we're not committed quite yet to the exact release date of when the new changes will be live. Well, let me tell you, part of the new changes are already live. 1 day prior to the release, okay, that's already occurred. We will release the changes starting with the new 2.0 economy, structure, and machine. So this is where they're at now. They're at 4 and 5. We will see how the stability of the new economy works and be ready to make any necessary minor tweaks to ensure it works perfectly. And this is the part I didn't realize. They're going to add the second beatable edge game to the economy next. That's awesome. And it should occur in that order. We will let this run for a bit and add in the previous games. By then, we'll have 4 games with slightly different edges and burn power can earn. Okay, what does this look like? What does this look like now that they've rolled it out? So here we are. Ooh, it got dropped down, but the points are low in the economy. Somebody's getting lucky. Points are low in the economy, and I'm going to show you kind of how I'm managing this. But basically, look how simple this looks. You just roll. There's no kings to support the rate. So there are moments where the rate stalls. That's the downside, but another beatable edge game is going to be coming. And if that's a success, it's going to transform this entire economy. Even if it's not a success, I think many of us are going to be okay with being able to burn Blaze. So here's kind of my strategy. I just take it slow when volume's low and the points are low. Like you can see what I did here. I do like a little simple martingale right here. I just 100 Tron. I bet high. I always go off the previous. One thing I've noticed is how streaky, and sometimes these streaks can be quite long, how streaky Blaze can be. I don't get caught up, and it shouldn't matter. I get it. But Blaze tends to get really, really streaky. So I don't worry about what everybody else's rolls are doing. I don't come down here and look at what else everybody's going on. As you can see how streaky this gets, by the way. What I do personally now, I just look at my last roll. My last roll's high, then I would start at like 100, and I would bet one roll high. Although I don't do it if the rate is this low. The rate needs to be up a little bit higher for me personally. I'll bet one roll high. And yes, I'm doing a simple, little bit of martingale strategy, but I'm trying to be positive even if I don't get a chance to sell at a good sell price, because we are getting a chance to sell often, but because there's not another mechanism like Kings to push the rate up, it does stall a little bit. But again, because people are able to burn tokens, people tend to roll a lot more. People are willing to roll when the rate is low, but it doesn't matter because there's a 50-50 shot that the rate is most likely just going to stay sideways. So I don't worry about it so much. So here's what I'm doing. I'll bet if the last roll was high, then I'll bet 100 high. If I miss, like I did here, then my next one is going to be, I determine my next bet is going to be low because this was low, and I'll double my bet to 100, to 200. And if I hit, great. And then I reset 100, I bet low, missed it, 200 high. This last bet was high, so I bet high here. I hit it. And I will go up to like 400. I'm just playing a little bit at a time. And then I hope, if I miss it, if I miss all of it, it doesn't matter. I'll only have like, about 1,500 points, maybe 2,000 points. And I'll just wait and hope I get a good sell price. And typically, like right now, I'm down here. There's several people selling. There's not even that many points out. As people start to wake up, people may start rolling. We still may see 1.01 hit. But here's the interesting part. Tokens. Burning power. As you play, you get a small amount of burning power. And it's slow. I think it's like 0.2%. But these are my total tokens. This is the burning rate at 25 Tron. Meaning you can buy them right now for 7, but you burn them for 25. I've earned 6.972 burning power, so right now I could burn 6.9 tokens, and I would receive 174 TRX. Now I'm just kind of holding it like a little savings account right now, but that's exactly what you can do. I'll go ahead and do it just to show you. It's super easy. Done. Burned. Burning power is gone. TRX in the wallet. And it's just that simple. So literally, that's why I bought more tokens. I went ahead and bought another 700 tokens, and I'm tempted to buy those last ones at 7. I may do it after we get off the stream. But here's the reason. As long as we're patient, there's another game coming out. I'll give Blaze credit for this. They don't give up. Blaze Officer, the dev, does not give up. And he typically does right by the players. I mean, if you think about this, there were people complaining. They're like, oh, it takes so long to earn burning power. It doesn't take that long, especially when the rate is popping. It just takes a while because we're stalled right now. It ain't that bad. But here's the thing. The economy collapsed. The tokens were selling at 25 Tron. Economy collapsed. It's dropped all the way down to 3. Heck, I sold Blaze personally down to 3 previously. So it dropped all the way to 3. And here he is, giving us as players a way to be able to still get 25 Tron per Blaze. I mean, when I'm done burning through this, think about it. That's 50,000 TRX right there. I don't care if it takes time. I'll play his machine. I'll play conservative. I'll solely earn burning power. The next game's going to roll out. That alone could cause this thing to really pop off well. And the truth is, I'm in no hurry to burn my tokens. I mean, they may bring back dividends later. I mean, I may regret burning any of them. But I am going to burn through my tokens just because you don't know what the future holds in this place. So I'm going to plan to burn through my tokens for now. But as I burn through them, I may start using my own burn profits to buy more Blaze. I'm thinking about, get up to about 1,000 Tron. Get about 1,000 Tron from expected profit. Burn my tokens. And then use that, if the price is low, buy more. And that alone is going to ultimately help the price probably go up. As the economy starts working smoother, as volume comes back, I see no way that the price of Blaze can eventually go up, at least go up to 10, 15 TRX, in my personal opinion. If it was running really smooth, it'd probably go up to 15, 16 TRX, because heck, it'd probably go up to 20 if it was running really smooth, because you'd be making basically 20% on your Blaze just by burning them in the game. But we've got to see the game pick up. That's what we've got to see. We've got to see how the next game runs. That's the risk in this space. Is the next game going to run well? Is volume going to come back to the platform? We'll have to wait and see. There's a few people playing right now. Volume was pretty good yesterday. Again, there's been a lot of chat going on. We'll have to end up seeing what happens in the long run. But I think those of us holding Blaze are going to be able to come out pretty well just by burning it. And I pray that the developers get the second game out. It does well. They roll Kings out. It does well. I pray they don't make a whole bunch of changes to the model. Now, my questions are, once we burn Blaze, what does the future look like? They've said they may be bringing back a dividend model, but they've not gave any solid commitment on what that model would look like. So we'll just have to wait and see. But I would love to see a mining dividend burn model, like maybe a low dividend, a low mine rate, but you could burn for quick high profits or quicker higher profits. I think that would just be a very sweet economy. Get it? Blaze economy. Plus you got the points exchange here. It creates kind of a simulated trading platform. So who knows what the future holds for Blaze. I just want to do an update video. We'll see. I'm cautiously optimistic. That's why I bought some more tokens. So we'll have to see. I think it's going to be a good move just from a positive TRX standpoint. But we'll just have to see how the platform does overall. Listen, I want to love the platform. It's something revolutionary. They're doing something totally unique. No one is doing it. It's expected to have growing pains, and we just have to kind of be patient with it. So we'll have to see what the future holds. I'll keep you updated when there's another major change of sorts. But with that being said, I'm going to get back to some of the other content. What's going on with Bitcoin? What's going on with TRX? What else is going on in the DApp space? I've got a project. I probably shouldn't even mention this. I'm really researching it right now. And I'm just trying to figure out if it's freaking legit or not. If it's legit, it's unreal. The potential return is unreal. I'm just trying to do a little bit of investigating. I got someone who's going to help me kind of see if we can track down some information on the blockchain to figure out what's going on. But thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned. I'll keep you updated on the latest. Hit that bell notification icon so you don't miss anything. Give it a thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching. Links in the description for the Crypto Passive Income Strategy newsletter. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't. Have a great day, everyone.